Hey guys, before we get started, just want to take a quick moment to thank Deer Camp Coffee and Yeti for everything they do to help keep us awake and energized for the whole show and keep you guys entertained. Make sure you subscribe and stick around to all BowHunterPlanet stuff so you can get into chances to win things. And hey, let's have some fun.
The BHP Podcast is presented by BowHunterPlanet.com. Join the hunt.
Support for the BowHunterPlanet podcast is provided by HHA Sports, Cold Steel Knives, Scott Archery, Burris Optics, Element Outdoors, Reveal Cellular Trail Cams, Deer Camp Coffee. Additional support is provided by Yeti.
Hello and welcome to the BowHunterPlanet.com podcast. This week's myself, Dave, and along with Tim and Gene.
And myself.
And, we'll go ahead and add in, let's see, we'll invite some people while we're sitting here. We'll go ahead and invite Bauer, see if he's going to join, throw an invite. We'll invite, who else can we invite? Where's the McGee's at? How do we get him?
I don't know. He's texting us right now, so he should be available.
I don't, but I need like his email or something. I don't know. This thing's tricky. Anyway, so this week we're going to chat about ground blinds and recap our youth weekend. So I think we'll start the conversation with preparation for the youth weekend and then ground blind. So I'll let Tim take away only because Tim sits in the ground blind a lot. He's so lazy, he never wants to climb a tree. So let's just start with him, let him tell the story.
I mean, it's kind of true. I like sitting in ground blinds way more than I like sitting in tree stands just because I got to pee a lot. So it makes it a lot easier. But that brings me to the first.
Stand, buddy.
What's that?
Right out of the tree stand.
I know, but I'm going to fall out, man. I'm probably, I don't know. I don't mind sitting in tree stands, but in all honesty, I feel like I've been busted way more in a tree stand than in the ground blind. I think it's just because of me. I have ADD and I move around a lot. So, the ground blind helps keep me concealed quite a bit. But that's one of the downfalls of the ground blind though, is you don't have the field of view, right, that you do in a tree stand. You can't see all the way around you. You can't see how far in the distance, depending on where you're set up at and all that. So there's definitely some downfalls to sitting in a ground blind, but I love a ground blind because it's consistent. One of the biggest factors to me is the size of the ground blind though. So like when I'm looking for a ground blind, I like the big boys. I like the 3-mans. 2-mans are okay, but you don't get a ton of room in them. Like I have a 2-man, what is it? The Primal or Primos? The 180 view that I have. That's a pretty good one because you get the increased field of view on there. But then you're stuck with the smaller shooting windows, right? So there's ground blinds out there that have the large shooting windows that basically the whole front of it's open or the whole side of it's open. And then you have these other ground blinds that have just shooting windows that you shoot out of different areas on. So you got to kind of pick your poison, know where you're shooting, but there's a lot to them, man. There's a lot of different types out there, and I've sat in a lot of different types. So I'll be honest with you, probably the most successful one that I've sat in, and successful from a deer shooting standpoint. Nice. Like your beer can there, Dave.
Yep, Deer Camp Coffee. I got some for you guys, too. They sent us a whole bunch of these things. Look how cool they are.
That is cool.
Snap.
I'll bring those tomorrow for you, Tim. I forgot.
Can I go back now to my subject?
I mean, this isn't a beer. It's just a water.
So I'll tell you one of the most successful ground blinds that I've shot out of is actually one that's really made for gun, and it's that Ameriprise one where it's like a camping chair inside, and so it just folds out, it pulls up over your head, and that's it. You're done. And so it works out really well because you're really good full front of view. You can't really be seen in it because you're sitting a little bit far back and you can kind of duck down around the edges until you need to because you can kind of see out of everything, but you lose a lot of viewability off your peripheral sides.
Peripherals?
Yeah. Do you see Dave's text message? So for those of you, I don't know if this is just going audio or not, but if you guys are watching the video right now, Dave just sent us a text message that said he has to go poop and he can't hold it. So he's out. You can watch his dead face on camera right now. But that guy never ceases to amaze me, man. So that's been one of the most successful ones. Now one of the newest trend out there is these whole 360 view, these mesh not windows, but mesh sides with the mesh windows, so you can really see out everywhere. And we're testing out a new one this year made by Muddy, which is the Infinity. And it went up super easy, right, Jamie? I mean, it popped up, I think, easier than any other ground blinds that I had. Some of them you kind of struggle with to pull them out, pop them out. Yeah. This one was super easy to pop out. Big inside, it's a 3-man, so I'm 6'1", and depending on the shoes that I'm wearing, and I can stand up inside of it. So plenty of space, in the ground blind itself, and you have a full 270-degree view. The only spot that doesn't have that mesh back, the mesh to it, is the backside, because that's where you're sitting up against. So you say black, and that deer can't see you. So I'm excited. I'm actually really excited to test that one out. I liked it so much when we put it up at our one property. I actually bought a second one to put up at the other property for the season, just to see how it works, because it's a pretty sweet looking ground blind.
Yeah. No, I like that one. Yeah.
So I know a lot of times too, ground blinds, everybody always talks about like, oh, what do you wear? Do you wear camo? You wear black? I'm a straight black kind of guy. So black on the inside. I want to blend in with the black background of that thing, especially if there is sun coming through it. The deer can catch a glare inside of there. There's been times where even in a ground blind, you can spook a deer, moving around. They have phenomenal eyesight. So for me, I'm black all the way, and I try to keep it as closed as possible until the last second when I'm going to shoot. So what I'll typically do with these mesh ones is I'll leave all the windows closed, and none of them that I've used have any sort of sound to them, because there's some ground blinds out there that have mesh windows, but they're either shoot through for a gun, or if you want to take it off, it's all Velcro. So it makes a crap ton of noise, so you can't really do it. But these new mesh ones, none of them have like the Velcro on it. So it's either like a little like thumb button thing that you unlock, or little hooks that you just attach from the side rails that you can flip them up. So I usually leave it closed until I see a deer, and then I'll take my opportunity when the deer can't see me in order to flip it down. So, and I'll tell you, I mean, this Infinity one, this Muddy Infinity one thing that I didn't like about the Bulldog one that I have is that the windows on the Bulldog lift up. So it seemed at the top of the window, and in order to open it, you have to lift it up and attach it to the roof rail.
I like that.
Or not on the roof rail, there's a little line up there that you attach it to. But you think about that movement, if I'm lifting it up, you can totally see my hand, right? Yeah. So on these Infinity ones, it's the exact opposite. The seam's on the bottom, and I unlatch it from the top, and it just falls down silently. Mm-hmm. So to me, that's a lot better too, because you're a lot less of a chance deer seeing that movement when you're opening up the window. So now you've owned a few though, haven't you? Like you've owned a couple.
Just the ones that we had. I think they've been a Maristep for the most part. Like we got a burlap one now, which is pretty insulated, especially it's nice in the winter. It gets, we just throw the heater in there and it heats up pretty good.
Yeah.
I use whatever, but I do like those 360s. You can see everything.
Yeah, I do like the view on it, because it just gives you back a little bit of what you lose from not sitting in a tree stand. So you feel a little bit more aware of your surroundings and be able to see things coming in a little bit better. You still have the issues of sitting on the ground, and unless you're shooting totally flat, through an open forest or into a field or something like that. If you're on a hill or on the bottom of the hill, I mean, you definitely lose some view there. But if you can scent control right, and that's the one thing that I try to do really well in a ground blind, is just cover sense. And you let that sit out there for a week or two before you're actually hunting it. I think the deer get more and more used to it, where they know it's there. Yeah. But if they don't smell anything different, they're not worried about what's in there or not. They're not too attentive to it. So I use those those little scent wafers. Yeah. That come in like earth or acorn or whatever, and I'll just hang it in there when I put the ground blind up, just to get the deer used to that scent, and then I'll put a brand new one. Not that you need to, because it lasts for 6 months, but I'll put a brand new one out there when I go out to the ground blind for the first hunt. So seems to be pretty successful in doing that. I haven't really had too many issues with deer winding us at all.
No, I'm trying to look up something real quick. What am I? Yeah, so I've been using the Evercalm, like the stick, like the deodorant stick.
Yeah. On your boots?
Well, I put it on like on the trees and stuff, wherever, but now they got sticks and liquid.
Oh, really?
So I'm gonna try that this year.
Yeah, that'd be really good, man. I'd like to see how that stuff works. So the only other thing that's really worked for me when it comes to like deer cover scents is just, what is it? I have Black Widow and a
Yeah.
couple other I think I have Tinks as well. Just like the deer estrus,
Yeah.
just spraying a couple bits of that. Not much, but a couple sprays of that when you first sit down, just to have like a nice cover scent to it.
Yeah.
So,
No.
but to me, that's what it's all about. Ground blinds hide you pretty well. And it's really just about scent cover at that point.
For sure.
So have you ever run, I ran this year, I started running one of those ionizers in there.
Never tried it.
One of those, not ionizer, the ozone things.
Yeah.
I know they say you're not supposed to like breathe it in or whatever. So I don't try to run it all that often, but I haven't really noticed a big difference, to be honest with you. Most likely because you're in a ground blind anyway, and without wind blowing around and that protecting you too much, I don't know how much more it does,
Yeah, I don't buy a whole lot of stuff we don't usually get, but I usually do buy some Evercalm and a couple other things. Like we'll probably have to get some more scent killer this year, things like that. But
yeah. Now, do you use the scented scent killer, like the you're talking about like that?
I like the dirt smell, to be quite honest.
No, I do too. I just, something in me just worries about it being a different smell to the deer, and the deer being more cautious. Even though it's a natural smell, it's a different smell than what they're used to. So I like it. I use it. Part of me says that I think I get winded more when I use it than when I don't. And I just use the regular stuff, but who knows? It's probably all in my head.
Probably us too, because we really don't hunt the wind at all.
No, it's kind of hard where we are. I mean, you got limited shots.
One of us say, "Oh man, wind's in the wrong direction. Probably shouldn't sit in this one."
Right.
So that's probably something we should look at too. But what are you gonna do? You only have so many stands at that property. I mean, to be quite honest, if I go back in those woods,
they're all coming from one direction.
I'm going back, going south, but
yeah,
deer can come from any direction there, so it really doesn't matter. To me, I'm sure it matters to somebody else, but
yeah, well, that's the hard part about, I think, that property is they can just come out from anywhere. So even if you're sitting downwind, they might come out. Might come out downwind. So it's not like you're hunting like this regular path that they go from here to there. They come out everywhere at that property. I mean, there's been so many times where they've come out behind me and skirted me on the left, and then the next time they come out to my right and skirt me the other way, and it is what it is. So I'll tell you, the biggest game changer I've seen is the whole baiting rule, though.
Yeah, see, that's especially like for me, whatever. For the kids, though,
exactly.
A doe would have came in and ate some corn, and I would have shot it. Whoop-de-doo. Like, it's not like I'm putting out 300,000 pounds of corn.
No, I get it. I'm on board with you 100%.
Throw a couple apples on it.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with you 100%. I think that's really changed, because you got to think about bow season in Michigan too, where we're hunting. That early season before the rut, they're after food sources. That's what they're going for. And it makes the hunt and especially for the youth, like you're talking about, so much harder, because like this weekend is a perfect example. We saw a ton of deer. At least I did. From my spot, I saw deer every time we sat down. Big bucks, little bucks. I saw everything. I actually didn't see, to be honest with you though, I don't think I saw a single doe. I think everything that I saw was a buck. But they all were out 80 yards, traveling their normal path to their normal feeding areas, and there was nothing to bring them in closer to the ground blind to have a shot for bow.
No.
So I know, Owen had a great time, don't get me wrong, but he was disappointed because he saw a bunch of deer but wasn't able to shoot at them because they were so far away. So for a kid to get a bow at that, to get a deer at that age, it would keep him a bow hunter for life, So
I think
there should at least be exception for that in my mind.
Well, maybe you guys trade in your 450s and get one of those 350s. Have you seen those?
No, not bad.
All those kids, almost a lot of kids were shooting my Ruger 450, but a lot of kids were shooting the 350.
Okay.
It's a little, it doesn't kick as hard. So if you had one kind of like a setup like mine with a muzzle brake, no big deal.
Yeah, well, if we weren't BowHunterPlanet and we were shooting guns youth weekend, we would have had a bunch of dead deer. You
That's
know?
what I told Travis. I go, don't get used to this, because I could have tagged out and been done. And they had a
Right.
130 here and a 130 here.
Yep. Well, same thing. Like if we were hunting that weekend with gun,
Yeah.
we would have. I think we all would have been tagged out, or could have been tagged out.
Yeah.
I probably would have shot him before he got to Dave, and you probably would have shot him before they got to Dave. So Dave
Yeah.
wouldn't have. But who cares?
That's okay. Yeah, just shot.
Yeah. But youth weekend all in all was I mean, we all sat in ground blinds for youth weekend, right? We all, you know, our kids next to us, everybody had a crossbow. I'm shooting the my son was shooting the Excalibur Assassin.
Yeah.
You were shooting the 10-point, right?
Paper.
Yep. And then I forget what
real
Dave
shame that
was shooting.
It's a
Dave
real
was
shame
shooting
that I have to
Excalibur
shoot
too.
that crossbow.
What's that?
Because it's a real shame to have to shoot that crossbow.
Yeah, I know, dude. That thing's sick.
It's so nice. I don't want to, scratch it. Just want to put it in
Yeah.
the seat somewhere and look at it.
Honestly, you have to check out this axe we shot today, because it reminds me a lot about this axe 405 from Paradigm. It reminds me a lot of that bow. I mean, they pretty much similar technology with the reverse cam system on there. So
Yeah, Dave, we almost called 911.
Oh, can you say?
we're worried about you. How'd your poop go?
Really good. It was.
Yeah?
No,
That's
not
good.
really. My stomach still hurts. Ugh.
It was
Anyway,
at Chipotle.
It
at
was.
Chipotle
It
earlier
absolutely
today.
was. Yes.
So I finally did it. Have you had the Popeyes chicken sandwich yet?
No,
Yes. It's amazing.
is it good?
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
shouldn't have
You know
ate
what I really like? I don't know if you guys have had it. Is Wendy's breakfast.
it. No, I haven't.
Wendy's has a chicken biscuit sandwich for breakfast where they put this honey butter on. Oh my God.
So maybe you should bring it tomorrow for breakfast.
Oh my God. I don't know if there's a Wendy's on the way. I'll look. If there's one on the way, I'll go.
That'd be so cool.
Stuff is amazing. So
Yeah, someone at work told me there's a Popeyes right by your house, Dave. I had no idea. I thought
Yeah, it's right there.
14 mile, but I guess not.
Yeah, it's right there at 19 and Hayes. Yeah. Can't
Somebody
miss it. Right by Jimmy John's.
This guy.
So
I
good.
love it.
Yeah,
I
I take
love it.
Griffin there. Griffin loves that. That's like his favorite chicken sandwich.
Yes.
I never got into chicken sandwiches other than this Wendy's breakfast one because it's on a biscuit
spicy
and it's got
the
honey
spicy
butter.
sauce and the pickle on there.
I know, but like bread, a
Now you
breaded,
talking?
a breaded chicken on bread just is never
It's so good, dude. I don't know.
Never done
I
anything.
never thought of it that way, I guess, but it is so good.
Sound like a communist right now.
maybe. I'll
Um,
take grilled chicken all day, but breaded chicken on a sandwich is just too much.
It's not your thing, bro.
It's not.
What
Not unless
about?
you had honey butter.
I'm sure they got some honey butter there.
They do. They have everything.
They got
Yeah, but
sweet-
it's not like a country style milk, buttermilk biscuit.
Buttermilk
I mean,
biscuit.
they got biscuits.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Dude,
go to Popeyes.
just wait for what's it called? Chick-fil-A, is it? The name of it?
When's that going to be done? Because that's
First off, there's one by our hunt camp, not too far, which is crazy. Second off, it's going to be soon, I think. Well, now with this, who knows, right?
Where's the Chick-fil-A by our place? By the.
So if you're driving on the freeway, you get to the exit, you get off at 96. Is that 93? Do you remember the number?
I don't know.
It's 98. So it's 5 exits past it, somewhere over there. It's not that far. So I mean, you can't be rushing to get the hunt camp. If you're not rushing, you could go the extra way, do it, and then go back. You'd have to backtrack a little. But it's probably towards Grand Rapids, I assume.
Do I say that? Can I? No, I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it.
Are you
I'm
going to
gonna
say
say
that Chick-fil-A sucks? Because I'm going to come through here.
Oh! Oh!
Chick-fil-A is amazing.
Amazing.
What's he thinking about?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a Wendy's on the way to Dave's tomorrow. On the
Oh,
way to the studio tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. You guys had this breakfast sandwich, dude.
I want to try
You
it.
guys will forget all about Popeyes.
Wendy's breakfast. Here we go.
You'll forget about it.
Let's see what we got. Oh, snap. Look at that double bacon sausage extreme. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goody goodness. Look at these sides. You got some potatoes, the biscuit with the coffee. I want the whole experience, Tim. I want the coffee. I want the whole experience. This better be amazing.
I just found they have one on Gratiot, just north of 16.
Should be one on your way. Yeah, I'll see if you take Gratiot up.
I can swing in there on my way. That'll work.
There's also one on
Nice.
Shaner.
Yeah, but that's past your house.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that one's off at like 19 Mile or
There's
something.
one in
right?
Garfield. I don't know where that's at, though.
I guess it's not that far. It's one. I mean, it's not too far.
I don't remember the Wendy's. I can't picture it in my mind. Anyway, cool. So did you guys have a good conversation about pop-up lines and youth?
No,
Yeah, it was great. You missed
about you.
Well, that's okay. That's normal. Oh my gosh. So let me ask you guys something, You guys have shot a lot of targets in your time. What's been your favorite targets? Like archery targets.
I like the walk-on ones. I like blocks. I like the Glendale when I had one before my old man threw it away.
I like the walk on, and I like, what was the other one? Big Shot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like those two bag targets for me were the best. Easiest to get out. Easiest targets to get field point out of.
Sure.
All right, I'm
Never
gonna show
had
you guys
an
something. Let me see your thoughts since we're talking about ground blinds. This is in Inside Archery, but
There it is, bottom left. Isn't that the infinity? The muddy infinity?
yep.
That's the one I was talking about.
What do you think of that top one though? It opens up like that. You see that? The corner. Sorry.
What's it called? Let me look that up
Wrong
online.
way. All right, so check out the Native Mohican 4-5 person.
I kind of like that. So when I shoot a turkey and it's flopping around trying to get away, I can just whip that door open and stop it.
Flip it open and run out.
There you go.
Kind of like that. It's pretty legit. But let me show you guys what I really like. There's a couple here. First off, I like this Banks Outdoors Stump 4. That's legit. Although it's a crossbow window. But that's okay if you're going to shoot crossbow or gun. And it's not that far off the ground. So it's about just right.
So what is that? Is that you build your own frame?
Banks Outdoors Stump 4. Google that one. See what comes up. I'm not sure exactly how it works, to be honest. Oh, here it is. The year of 2020 brought some exciting changes to Banks Outdoors' popular Stump 4 blind. Banks started by implementing their first 3-point door latching system, blah, blah, blah. This all sounds great, but finally Stump 4. Yeah, mostly gunner windows. Yeah, there's not much. You have to go to their website, Banks Outdoors. But check this out, too. Hold on. So there's that one. And then this one is actually for compound or bow, and it's a lot higher. And it looks like it's a canvas material. This is by Millennium Buck Hunt Shooting House.
That's cool.
So as you get older, you end up needing these ground blinds because I don't want to climb trees much longer. But this is awesome right here. That's like high up too. So I think we need to look into that. Let's look into that real quick. Let's see how much this thing costs. Millennium Buck Hut Shooting House. Let's get a price. How much is this thing? Okay, I don't see a price. It's got to be pretty expensive though. Well, maybe not. The heck, I don't see a price. $20. Let me try this. Let's see if let me try shopping.
I might just get a ghillie suit.
Oh snap!
Yeah, that Native Mohican, it's pretty interesting. I like Jamie's idea of being able to run out of it during turkey, but like for deer, if I'm pushed up against brush, there's no way to really move that
Yeah.
door. You know what I mean? Like if I'm just thinking about the spot that I'm in now, I couldn't open that door up from the back because I'm pushed up against brush.
I'll tell you one thing. The Banks Outdoors is a cool idea, but I'm not spending $1,800 for it.
Woo!
So
It didn't look like it came with
I
the
mean,
wood either.
When you
I
get
would
to, like,
assume.
right? Like I could build you that, not exactly right, but you could build a raised blind. I mean, building materials did go up recently, but you could still for $500-600, I could build that.
Right.
I could build as big as I want and as high as I want.
This one's a better price. This Maverick. This is more reasonable to me. That's not bad because I mean, it might cost you about $400 or $500 in material. You know.
Yeah. And my buddy was talking about like OSB is like $20-some a freaking sheet now.
See, I don't know if this one comes with this frame though.
It doesn't look like it. Anytime it's wood, it doesn't usually come with.
It's probably just this.
Right. And you got to build the platform to go
I don't know
on
if
top.
it comes with these holders though. But these are awesome, dude. This is like to me the perfect height. This is perfect. It's all you need. Get like 8 of these on a property, dude. You're rolling.
Money. That's only 10 grand, so it's good.
What about these ones? What's this? Yeah, you can raise any of these, really. You know. I'm just trying to see. See, this is the cheaper stuff here. When you just take a ground blind, put it. Look at that. That's not a bad price right there. Why don't you just do that, dude? This is what you should did. This is what you should do, Tim. This is freaking perfect for that.
That's exactly what I was talking about last year.
I would like to get in. You know what I mean? Get in one first and see what it's like, because that just doesn't seem.
Dude, look at that. That's not even that far off the ground. That thing is freaking.
No, I like that, man. That's perfect.
Add the cart. Oh my.
You know, it's perfect too if I can put my own blind on top. Look up this one, Dave.
Look at that. Look at the see-through, Tim. This is your jam, bro.
It is. No, that is with those triangle windows too.
What one do you want me to look up?
It's called Primal Homestead Quad Pod. Yep.
Pretty brave letting your Google search history pop up there, bud.
Yeah, I noticed it wasn't anything bad, so I didn't care. I did notice it. I looked at it for a second. I don't know about that.
I want to see mine.
That's weird.
So it's similar concepts, but you crawl up through the middle of the floor.
Oh.
And then the fabric ground blind goes over top of it.
How much is this thing?
$250.
Actually, I like the other one better, but it's still nice. I see
this.
Well,
yeah, it's not bad at all for the price for $250.
Yeah, this one's only $350,
$100 more.
Really. Not bad though.
We'll be here by the end of the season, so that's good.
I like the see-through on it.
I should get this for Kevin's land because at least I can take it there and we can get it back.
Let's do it. Let's buy 2 of them.
This thing's seriously cool. If we were releasing for a few years, I'd say let's literally get 5 of these.
Yeah, go to Northwoods, just get some.
They're probably sold out, but yeah, I mean, you're right. Tim will be up there this week.
Well, that's where I'm looking at this one Primal. That's who has the Primal one for $250.
Dude, how do you get something like this? You have to pay for shipping, I would assume. What?
$50 or more, free shipping.
This is club members.
Heavy
orders.
bulk fees.
You gotta join.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
heavy bulky fees apply to this item.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, this I don't blame them. I mean, to ship something like this probably costs them $200.
So what you should do, like, go look at Menards and see what they got.
Good idea.
Look up well, go to this one's website and see if they have like a dealer in the area too. If you can go pick them up.
When buying tree stands or whatever.
Wait a minute, Sportsman Guide is right here. Isn't that the one that's over at? Yeah, isn't that the new store?
I haven't been there.
Yeah, that's New Field Stream.
But
Sportsman
yeah,
Guide
I think you're right.
Yeah, they probably have them there.
Every ladder stand I bought from Menards, I've been so happy with. They're sturdy, they're cheap. You know, they're always 16 to 18.
No, Dave, that's Sportsman's Warehouse.
Oh,
different.
Yep.
Oh, blind. Tree stand.
Just do hunting blind.
Let's do hunting.
Ooh, what's that?
We can lift that. That's
I like that.
You know.
That's just all the material.
This is only $50, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, those are those. I would never buy one of those. Those are one of those pop-up ones that you
Look
can
at this
never get
one.
back in the case.
There you go, bro. 70. What?
$71. Make you holla.
Wow.
Is that a one person probably?
Probably.
Yeah.
58 by 58. Yeah. It's pretty small.
There you go.
Oh, wow, dude. These are sick right here. A little more money, but you get a freaking plastic hard shell to lift off the ground yourself. That's cool. That's wide. Huh. What's the ladder for? I don't get that. I don't understand.
Oh, that's the base.
Oh, it's a
Steve.
frame.
Yeah, that's
frame.
the yeah.
Wow, look how wide these blinds are. There's a lot of blind. We're on Menards.com right now for anybody listening on.
Well, what's that Barnett? What's that blackout 250?
Blackout 350, 250.
They have pictures on the end. That looks like one of those mesh ones.
Yeah, it does. They don't have the
170?
pictures. Is that cheap for that?
Yeah, I mean the Muddy Infinity is going for $2.
Dude, I
And the,
love this, dude. These are awesome. I wish I had the insides of these in here. These are so warm, dude. I was hunting at my friend Dennis's house up in Michigan. He had these. I sat in one of these, dude. It was so nice, and it was like a cold morning, and it kept the heat. I had a little heater, and it was like literally 70 degrees in there. And then these are tinted, so when a deer came out, I had a crossbow. I just simply lifted that, and I could shoot it. I didn't shoot anything, but I'm just saying it was so simple. It was quiet. It was like magnets. Dude, that thing's cool. If I ever own my own land, that's what I'm getting. Something like that. Something legit. These are cool too. Anything with this material holds heat in, you know?
Yeah, ones that warms up.
What is this thing? Is this a
It's like a permanent cloth ground blind. Looks like it has like a tin roof.
hashtag cool?
That is kind
It's
of
pretty neat.
Look at the price. I mean, it's not a bad
Yeah.
price.
Should put these on the hunting land for a while. Left them in the tree line. I like this though because you could take it down. You know, even these. If you put this out and you take a trailer out there, you can get them back out. You know, it's not like you have to leave them there. Here we
Yeah.
go. Look at all these, dude. Wow, a lot of blind options. Interesting. They're all pretty cheap, man. They have good deals. Wow, look at that one. Double hub ground blind, dude. Tim, you could like freaking sleep in there. Put a cot.
Now the only way I would buy that is if I'm also going to do some ice fishing out of it.
Look at that.
Look at that camera crew. There you go, Dave. You guys can all film for me.
Dude, look at the room in that thing. You can use this for camping too. Have like, you know, put some stuff in there. Yeah, well, it's not tall enough probably, but either way.
That's sick.
That's cool. What else they got? That's wide too, man. I don't know. These are not bad price, to be honest. I don't feel like.
Yeah,
these
but
are
I
bad
think they're
price.
smaller than what you think they are.
Look at this one. Wow. Does that come with the wood?
See, this what that is
No.
a
No.
list and then the building materials. So you got to build it anyway.
Oh, but they give you all the material?
Yeah,
But you have to build it, you're saying?
yeah.
Okay, got it. So this is a kit. You have to build it. It's a kit.
Yeah.
That's all she wrote.
All right, now go to Northwoods.
North store. Okay.
Oh, geez. Look at this.
Look at reveal. Out of stock, bro. Dude, these cameras are so hot, guys. I'm serious. Whoa, what is this? Oh, Killer Instinct SWAT. Dang. That looks pretty cool.
That's not bad.
Very narrow. Nice job, Killer Instinct. Wow, that's an interesting bow.
415 feet per second.
Who owns Killer Instinct now, Nopu?
I'm not sure.
Somebody owns them now. Who's that? Is it GSM? Who owns these guys now? Forgot. It's owned by somebody else. Oh, they got a whole line of bows. Let's see. Shop. Here we go. Speed Boss 405, burner
Dude,
450.
holy cow, the speed 425.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah, huge power stroke on there though.
Huh. Who the heck? Dude, who owns these guys? I know they don't own themselves anymore. I thought they. Anyway, where are we at, Northwoods? Where's that at? Sorry. Diverted. Anyway.
Just
Type in ground blinds or blinds or whatever.
Okay, hunting.
blinds and stands. You missed it.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, blinds and stands.
Right, yeah. Down, 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 stop. Up, 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 stop. Down, 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 stop.
Oh my gosh,
Up, up, up.
Yeah.
Stop.
Where's that? Here?
No, it's right in the middle.
Are you on drugs?
It says blinds and stands.
What the heck? I don't
Oh
see
my God. You're doing this on purpose. There's no way you're not.
it. Huh? Here?
What?
Rolling?
What?
Yeah, I'm sure everybody wants to. Everybody just turned the podcast off.
Oh, you guys, I got you so good. That's the best. Oh my god. All right, which one I want here? You guys want to see this
Tripods
first?
and quad pods. Yeah, like
Let's
that.
see the good stuff. Oh, it's only one.
Oh, they only have that one.
That's that one, 250.
That's funny.
Is that what the price is we just saw somewhere else?
Yeah, that's the one I was telling you about, the one for 250.
Okay. Well, I mean that's okay. That one's fine too. I mean it's fine. It's only $250, dude. That's a good deal. I wouldn't say you should cross or compound out of it, but you can shoot crossbow. You might want to just pick that up, Tim. It's not bad, dude. You can take it down. It's not like you can't take it. It's pretty cool. Looks like the outhouse. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's small though, man. Like I don't know. 48 inches.
The thing is, though, you have to look at it like, yeah, it is small. You're right. That's too small because
You
it's hard
can't
to
swivel
turn.
and shoot out every angle.
Yeah.
You can with a gun
Yeah,
because
that's
you can
your
throw the
point.
barrel out the window, but not with a crossbow.
Yeah, you're right. You need to be about double that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, I think this podcast's gone long enough. So, thanks, guys, for listening. I hope you guys had some fun with us. That was a good time, I thought, looking at all these different ground blind options. But there are a couple out there I think that for me would be the best. And I mean, for you guys, what's your top in your mind? Like, what would you want if you could pick anything?
I want one of those $4,000 muddy plastic ones with the stand.
Tim?
So if we're talking just ground blind, we're not talking raised blind. I like two options because I like to have a plan A and a plan B for my hunting spot. So for my primary spot, I gotta say I love the Muddy Infinity 3-man that we put up this year. I think it's an amazing ground blind for the price, big, mesh, can see all around. If for my plan B option, my quick throw up option, I'm going with the Ameristep 2-man gun blind. Look that up real quick so people can see what I'm talking about. But it's a pretty cool one to just be able to throw up in about 30 seconds and be done and hidden. So I'll wait for you to find it here.
What's it called?
It's not a hub
The
board.
ground blind.
What's it called again?
I'm looking up the name.
I thought it was one of these first ones, but
Now it's not going to be for compound. You cannot shoot compound out of it. Where is it? It's oh, here it is. It's Ameristep. Look up the Ameristep tent chair blind.
Oh, right
This?
there.
tent chair.
Yeah, so that's one. That's not the one that I have. That I think that's more of a new school one. But they have a 2-man. So that's I think it looks like that's the 1-man. But there's a 2-man where you can sit side by side, and it's super easy. It just folds up. You put it down, fold it out like a camping chair, and it just folds over your head. There you go. Click those
Chair
chair
blinds.
blinds.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that.
Click that. Yeah, that's it right there.
It's gone. I don't think they make it no more.
That's weird. Yeah, they have the picture on there, but it doesn't look like they
the
sell it
one.
anymore.
Yeah, they probably stopped selling it. I don't. Huh.
So there you go. What's yours, Dave?
Well, I wanted to show you guys this. I just saw this, but these are a lot more money than I thought they were. This is crazy to me. I mean, crazy number. It's like, dude, no way. Even non-insulated. Look at that. I don't know what they're making this out of, but that's
Dude, that better
crazy.
come like delivered and installed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Look at that. That is nice. I'm not gonna lie. That's nice.
Yeah,
That's pretty nice. See, I don't see like my only concern with this is there's not a drilled out hole to pee or anything, you know, like a pee hole, like a pee system. Like the one, like an
All you
example.
need to do is put a tube in there.
I know, but you think they have a pre-hole with a cap you can take off to drop a tube in? Because like the one I was in
For
looked
that
like this.
price, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The one I was in looked like this, and they had a tube system on the side that was for peeing, like a PVC built-in thing.
Well, I mean, to be quite honest with you, that doesn't even look that big because it's round.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. Yeah, 6 by 6. So if you lay down and do all the way around, that's the size.
I mean, that's pretty big, I guess, honestly. But you look at it, I'm like, all right, well, if it's insulated, all that kind of stuff, but no, the non-insulated is still $3,200.
Well, so here you can buy the tower for it, additional $950. Wow.
It's only money, bud.
What's that?
It's only money.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
That's another 300 pounds too. You're talking about 800 pounds. How do you get that 500-pound ground blind up on there? You need like 5 guys.
I have no idea. This is what they look like, I guess, when you look at it. They're pretty big. They look a lot bigger than
they do look a lot bigger there for sure.
than the photo there. I just can't believe the price they're charging for them. It's just so much money. I mean, they're nice. I don't want to act like they're not nice. They are. But anyway.
All right, guys.
All right. That's it. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you next time on the podcast. And thanks for listening. See you.
Deuces.